periodically. 3C. Egoism is not materialism, because your interest is not exclusively material. Many people think of the selfish person as acquisitive. He just wants a lot of toys, money, luxuries, material pleasures for himself. He's the guy who seeks the snappy cars, the large houses, the lavish vacations, the flashiest technology. He dines at only the Michelin restaurants, right? He's overly concerned with his physical comforts. Now, this point is a little bit tricky because self-interest is, in part, material. So egoism is concerned with, or an egoist should be concerned with, obtaining material goods. But what's rarely appreciated is that self-interest also has a spiritual dimension. Now, by spiritual, a word that Ayn Rand uses, she does not mean mystical, she does not mean supernatural. The spiritual, she says, is what pertains to your mind as opposed to your body. It involves your consciousness, your state of awareness. So what am I talking about? Non-physical aspects of our well-being. Your mental life, your emotional life, your psyche. Examples of spiritual goods. Certain qualities of character. Certain relationships with other people. Intelligence. Willpower, self-respect, self-confidence. These are spiritual values, as are a close friendship, a strong marriage, a rewarding career. You can't buy these on Amazon, right? Even Amazon Prime. But they sure are good to get, right? It's good to have, you know, a rewarding career, rewarding work, a rewarding marriage, and so on. Other spiritual values, education, art, inspiration, pride, purpose, optimism. These are goods, but they're not material goods. These are values, however, because they definitely contribute to a person's well-being. The point is, since a person is more than a body, material resources are not the whole of his well-being. Our lives are psychological as well as physical. Correspondingly, self-interest is spiritual as well as material. Numerous non-material goods, friends, music, education. I hope this lecture, right, can be in a person's interest. What's the significance of this? Well, it expands our understanding of egoism, of the scope of egoism. It indicates that the range of actions that can be self-interested is much wider than usually supposed. And it suggests ways in which certain actions that one might naturally assume are self-interested actually are not, because they weaken one's position vis-a-vis important spiritual values. For instance, just because something gets you money, you shouldn't assume it's in your interest. It might be, it might not be. You must tally all the aspects of its impact on all facets of your well-being to render a final verdict about that. Taking the job that pays less, but is more rewarding in other ways, can often be the selfish thing to do. Images of self-interest severed from the spiritual dimension that leave that out are simply not true to human experience.